Oh, alrighty. Hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we started Babylonia. We met Ishtar. She was nice? Question mark. Relatively nice. AV6, same hair deck, hey Gogeta. And now, and we also met Enkidu. They're quite the fascinating individual. They apparently are overpowered as fuck. And yeah, they're currently leading us to Uruk to meet up with the king, who's putting up a resistance against the Three Goddess Alliance. What a corny name. But yeah, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, we started section 2 last time. It took what, like, was 3 hours to get through section 1 and 1 note of section 2. Like, I can already see how long this singularity is gonna take. This is gonna be a minute. But I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, humanity's oldest fortress city, node Deuce. Interesting. Another unknown guest servant. So I assume it's not Enkidu then. Interesting, okay. I mean, I guess it could be, but usually once we've met them, they, you know, actually show the name, so I don't know. We'll see. Let me swap some units out here. Okay, hang on. I was trying to grind mats, so I had these on. Get rid of these. Let's put... where is old man? There he is. And throw... What's this one do? No debuff immunity, okay. Ignore invincible and apply 35% special attack. Caster. I haven't looked at all these yet. Because there were some that were in Mana Prism exchange for the anniversary that I didn't look at properly. Actually, this one would be good for Medusa. Quick card effectiveness and NP charge. Because yeah, she's a quick, right? Yeah. Yes, that'd be good. Okay. Yes, fine. We are almost at the safe zone. We should make it by sunset. Unless we get ambushed.
So this is the Cedar Forest? Legends say it was protected by the demon beast Humbaba.
Demon beast? Demon beast, you say? Why? The said demon beast isn't around currently, right? Right?
So I thought it was believed to be located east of Uruk, in the Zagros Mountains beyond the Tigris.
Oh, there are two versions of the story. The Sumerian and Akkadian versions differ. The older records put the Cedar Forest to the west. So it makes sense that we would find it here, but...
It's a strangely dark forest.
Yeah, I agree. The Cedar Forest in the Epic of Gilgamesh was a holy place. It was bright enough that they called it the Forest of White Cedars, but this place It's like being in the belly of the beast. Is something wrong? What's the matter?
I don't know.
What should we do, Senpai? Shall we point out that we're going farther away from Uruk?
Let's see what happens. Surely nothing could go wrong, right?
Oh, are you worried about the direction we're going? There was a wharf at the river up ahead.
There is a boat docked there. Once we get to the wharf, all we have to do is take it downstream. I am sure you are tired, but hang in there. Once we get through the forest,
It'll all be over. Why does that sound vaguely threatening? No, sure, no. Enkidu would never hurt us. Surely.
Senpai, that's...
Oh my, what wonderful news. I didn't know there was a wharf up ahead.
Oh, I didn't know this Medusa was in this. Okay. I mean, I guess they were on a banner together, so the fact that her and Gorgon are showing up at the same time, I guess it makes sense. And Merlin, of course.
Hey, sorry to scare you. I'm not an enemy, so hear me out. We're stranded. As you can see, we didn't know our way through these trails and got lost.
Is this somehow a different version of him? Or is he acting like he doesn't know us? As a, wink wink nudge nudge kinda keep cards close to the chest kind of deal. Huh.
We're stranded. As you can see, we didn't know our way through these trails and got lost. I figured we were going to end up monster food, but luck must be on our side. See Anna?
Anna, okay.
Don't you think you were right to follow me? We weren't lucky enough to reach our destination this time, but we met locals who know the way. Good things come to those who wait. One step forward, two steps back. I didn't expect to see humans in the territory of the
Goddess of demonic beasts.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be here.
Senpai, these people who came out of the forest. I've seen them somewhere before.
Wait, could this guy be? It's Merlot.
Are you lost? That is unfortunate. We're heading to Uruk. Will you come with us?
Of course. We'd follow you even if you refused to let us. We've been walking 3 days straight and my legs are so stiff. But tagging along with someone when we don't know their names is unsettling. Yes.
You there. Can you tell us your name? Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you mine.
Nor can the girl. More suspicious people. I'm Ritsuka. We'll play nice.
I see. That's a unique name. Sure don't hear it around here. And the lady then?
What are you playing at, Merlin? I guess hypothetically, right? Could he be summoned from a further point in the past before he met us? No, that wouldn't make sense.
I see. Lady and the lady then?
My name is Mash Kirilight. This is Enkidu.
Enkidu? Did you say that's Enkidu? That's a problem. A big problem.
Why? Why is it a problem?
Why? Is there something wrong with me? No, it's just that if you're Enkidu, I'd have to start questioning my own memory. Oh. King Gilgamesh is commanding the front line in Uruk. He's just returned from his quest for the Herb of Immortality.
Herb of Immortality. Okay.
Which means... What? Hold up. That doesn't make any sense. If we're in the era where Gilgamesh has already returned from his search for immortality, something's very wrong. He didn't set out on that quest until after the death of his friend, Enkidu.
Ruh-roh.
And that means if he's already returned, Enkidu should be long dead. He might exist as a servant, but he can't be alive.
Mash, get away from him.
Yeah, I figured this little farce of mine wasn't going to last long. Hello, Vitsuka. Hello, incompetent fools of Chaldea.
Solomon?
I was so close, though. Just a little more and I would have seen something so very fun. You're supposed to be the last hope.
No, not Solomon.
The last hope of old humanity, right? All humans are failures, but truly you are the most pathetic of them all. If I had managed to offer the goddess up ahead something as rare as you, I would have been able to see a living hell. So you led us into a trap. Are you really Enkidu? Of course. I talk like Enkidu. I have Enkidu's powers. I am Enkidu itself. No. No. Why would you think that Enkidu would be on your side anyway?
That's a good question, actually.
I am a weapon created by the gods. Of course I'd side with the goddesses. Mash, enough talk. Enkidu's magical energy already rivals the demon god pillars. Oh. I don't know how it happened, but the thing you're looking at is aligned with Solomon, the enemy of humanity. Now that they lured you here, they'll never let Ritsuga return home alive. You have to fight Enkidu. It's the only way to survive. How rude. Up until a moment ago, we were so friendly to each other.
Well, you're planning to offer us up to a goddess who will probably kill us, so... I mean...
Ah, well, sad to say he's right. You were doomed the moment he stepped foot into this forest. It's a shame I can't take you alive, but I can at least present your head to Mother.
So Enkidu was the one calling Gorgon mother, then? But it can't actually be Enkidu, so... we'll see.
Alright, it's time for your journey to come to an end, Chaldea.
We'll see.
Enkidu is taking a combat stance. But we know how powerful he is. There's no way that we can... That's right.
You have a snowball's chance in hell of winning.
Do you know why I fought alongside you? So I could show you just how much weaker you are. Haha, humans are so pathetic. So die, old humans. To the sound of my laughter. Fall into the waste dump as you envy this perfect weapon. Humph. I have no idea what this fake Enkidu is going on about, but I understand the situation. Ritsuka and Lady Mash are at a disadvantage. Anna, help them.
Damn, you're not gonna help yourself? Shake my head.
Fine. This wasn't part of the deal, but I'll protect them.
What deal? What deal have you made, Merlin? What sort of insidious plot are you plotting to plot against us to lay the plot to plot? Yeah. That made sense. Oh, damn. I would have really liked you to kill that one Draco, but whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, surely. Surely, surely, surely. Oh boy. Okay, well. Nah. Do something like that, yeah. I should have just done all Sedusa. But I was afraid of having to sit through more animations than necessary. Why does this thing not die? Please, Mushushu, Mushushu, Mushabalaba, Habadaba. Yeah, very painfully, very cruelly. Ooh, okay, that was close. That almost didn't die. That would have been sad. Oh boy, well, we have all our noble phantasms at least. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Stun. Yeah, I know. It feels like a waste because the Noble Phantasm is already charged, but the attack boost would be nice. I guess, yeah. Okay. Then boom, boom, and may as well put this on. Why not? And this, I guess. Okay. No. Let's do that first. Yeah, we'll do this. Do that order. I've seen her Noble Phantasm before, so. Alright, so okay, well, it was neutral attacks. I mean, I guess that's fine. This will do more, surely. I'm betting 90. I don't think it was quite 90. Oh no, it's over 90. Oh, okay. Oh. I'll take that. I will take that every day of the week. Good. That should have been another 110 or 113. Okay. Yeah, I guess at this point, just full Draco combo. Just do some chunking. Alright, yeah, Enkidu, you're no threat. Look at you. Look at that pathetic damage. Shaking my head. Ooh, okay, I got the Roman applicator up with triple Draco again. This could not have worked out any better. Thank you, game, for granting me this boon. And then next turn, we can Noble Phantasm again. Which should probably kill Enkidu? You know, with the Roman trait on, the Noble Phantasm should just kill, I think. I'll do one buster beforehand just to get a little bit of extra damage in. Actually, without the charge... Ooh, no, this might only do about as much as it did last time. A little bit less, actually. Like 90... 90? It's like 90 something, right? Oh, 104. Alright. I'll take it. Okay. Luckily, didn't use an actual Noble Phantasm, and it was just just extra attack. Okay. And then he should... Yeah, he's gonna die. Hey. Easy. Easy as pie. Ooh, yes, Fool's Chains. I need those. I need a lot of those. I need a very large amount of Fool's Chains. A concerning number. It's a couple people that I need Fool's Chains for. Well, I'm trying to level everyone to max for the Saint Quartz, but I'm pretty sure I need them for the Berserker. No. Who was it? Was it Spartacus? No. Someone needed Fool's Chains. Whomst? Was it? No, not you. No, he needs bones. Did Zeno? Oh yeah, Zenobia needed them, right? Yeah, Zenobia. I think you're right. I think it is assassins. No, he needs bones. Bones. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was someone other than Zenobia, though. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was more than just Zenobia, but I can't be bothered to look through every single person. It was her and someone else. I'm pretty sure there was someone else other than her. I don't know. Alright, okay, we need assassins here. Well, I'll keep using Guest Servant. Swap out Saber Dusa for Kama. Swap out... Okay. Alright, and I'm pretty sure we're not gonna actually beat this Enkidu right here.
Pathetic. You seem like a servant, but you're no great hero. You're second-rate at best. Did you really think such paltry mystics would stand a chance against my attacks? There's no need for me to defeat you. The conditions for victory in this battle are different. Having a human-like intelligence can sometimes backfire on you. You should take this opportunity to learn that. What?
Oh? What happened? Did we get teleported?
This is... I see. I've been caught in an illusory dream halfway through. Which means that's the mage working for Uruk. I finally got to meet him, even if it was dumb luck. How irritating. I hate to admit this, but he's just like the legend says. Good at running away.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of his thing.
Capturing him would be extremely difficult. Killing him even harder. Which means there's only one way to break that spell of his. I guess I'll have to give up for now. I can't leave her alone for a whole day. She's such a child, considering how big she is. If I turn my back for a minute, she goes on a rampage.
Okay, so they call this Enkidu, quote-unquote, calls Gorgon mother, but treats her like a child. Okay, interesting dynamic they have going on there.
We've been so careful and methodical in our planning and wiping out humanity. If she gets out of hand, it could be over in a day. That's not good at all. Seriously. I mean, if we just killed them, we'd be no different than humanity. There's nothing wrong with killing, but you need a reason and a theme. That's our duty as the new humans.
Okay. Interesting. Hi, Foe.
Fo-fo! We were fighting against the fake Enkidu. Huh?
Enkidu vanished? Nande.
Ha. Wow, that worked out great. I figured they wouldn't be able to resist mental attacks yet. I felt a little remorse because it was like tricking an innocent child. But oh well. We needed to survive. Nothing wrong with a bit of ungentlemanly conduct. After all, we were fighting the mediator of the Three Goddess Alliance, the traitor to all Uruks, Enkidu. That young man, or was it a young woman? Well, it doesn't matter. They've killed countless soldiers. After all, as the leader of the demonic beasts, they're working directly for the Mage King.
Enkidu's working for the King of Mages?
Yes, they said as much while laying waste to many fortress cities. And while many Uruks seem to want to believe it isn't the real thing. Unfortunately, that combat capability could belong to none but Enkidu.
Oh, I was really hoping it would be fake.
You should be careful. They may look beautiful, but they're actually a weapon forged to kill humans. The Enkidu we met has reverted to their cruel nature, to the way they were before they met King Gilgamesh. Anyway, all that aside, let me formally say hello. I saved you when you were in danger. Please shower me, your savior, with your humble words of gratitude. Oh, right. Thank you, person we've never met before.
Surely.
Wait. Never met? Senpai, haven't we met this person before? Fo-fo!
Foe's like, this rat bastard, this piece of shite. Oh? Foe's climbing a tree? Wait, does Foe even have to climb? I assumed Foe... Does Foe not actually float? I assumed he was floating this whole time, but is that just how they have his sprite? He doesn't? Oh. This whole time I assumed he was magical and floated everywhere. Okay.
Fo-fo-fo!
His claws are out and he's twisting his body. Oh, he's about to fucking dive bomb Merlin.
Fo-fo-fo!
Murder! He learned how to actually talk just to say murder Merlin. Murder Merlin, Foe! Foe spun and slammed into him at full speed. Defoe? Willem Dafoe?
What are you doing, you feral beast? Have you forgotten the years I took care of you? Fo-fo! I never should have taken you in, you wicked beast. Cath Palug. Take that, you catastrophe.
Uh-huh.
How many busty women have you deceived with your cuteness? You get all the ladies' attention just because you're fluffy.
The resemblance is uncanny, though. Like you can see how I thought at first, back in America, why I thought Foe was Merlin and just transformed, like... Look, both white hair, purple eyes, little bow thing, you know? I mean...
I feel like an idiot for having to work so hard. Don't you feel bad for making me pull out all the stops?
Is he scratching at Foe?
Merlin, please limit your lunacy to when you're alone at night. I led the enemy away as you ordered. It doesn't appear that they will pursue us, but I recommend we move to our destination as soon as possible. Oh, glad to hear it. Good work, Anna. That's a big help. This battle was not part of our contract. Do not thank me. Think over your actions.
Contract. Okay, so he's acting as like a regular mage and summoned her as a servant, I guess? Like a Medea summoned Kojiro? Okay.
Ha ha ha. That's harsh. But you know what they say. How they say. Something, helping others. Yeah, it's good. I think. Now that Anna's back, we should introduce ourselves. I am Merlin. I'm actually a servant. This is Anna. She is a servant too. You can call me the amazing Merlin the Great.
Really now? Really? We're not calling you that. we're not calling you that.
What about you, Anna? What do you want them to call you? It doesn't matter. Anna is fine. Thank you so much for saving us back there, Miss Anna. No, miss. Just call me Anna. Okay. And I don't like humans. Please keep your distance if possible.
Oh. Okay, okay, damn, fine. Alright.
Oh, don't worry about Anna. She just really doesn't like humans.
Oh, well, no, we got that.
Oh, there's nothing more to it than that. More importantly...
Hold it!
This is all so incredibly shocking that I've been sitting frozen in front of my screen. But now that I've thought out, let me just say... Hold it! Merlin? Did you say Merlin? The great mage of the Isle of Britain? Born of a human and an incubus? One of the world's greatest kingmakers, and the world's biggest scoundrel! The Merlin is right there with you! Yeah. And as a servant, Merlin, the Grand Mage who shouldn't be able to die until the end of the world.
I mean, the world has ended, technically.
Haha. I knew I could count on you for a grand introduction, Romani Ackerman. Indeed, I'm none other than the Merlin, Grand Caster.
I thought Solomon was Grand Caster. Unless this is just Merlin's ego talking. It's probably just his ego.
The greatest, most powerful, most handsome mage of all time. Well, actually, I only have the right to be given the grand title. My spirit origin is but a normal caster.
Okay, so there can be... okay, so he can be... Oh, okay, no, he just said... Okay, I see. No, he just... Okay.
That is impossible. There's no way Merlin could be a heroic spirit.
I mean, we thought that about Skahawk, too, remember?
I mean, you clearly look like him, but you're lying. You phony. Show us your true form.
Fofo! What's gotten into the doctor?
It's probably because of discrepancies in the legends about Merlin. Merlin is the fabled mage from the Isle of Britain who primarily appears in Arthurian legend. It was his help that guided King Arthur, Artoria Pendragon, to the throne. Afterward, he served as King Arthur's court mage and advisor, and appeared in many tales. But due to his womanizing habits, he was driven from Britain, and eventually ended up in the Utopia of Avalon. After repenting his wicked ways, his sins, he was imprisoned in a tower there, a tower he built himself. He punished himself by watching over the world in the cramped tower, never dying. Both Avalon and the tower Merlin is trapped inside exist outside of time, and will only disappear when history ends.
And go on. History has what?
So Merlin is still alive, and no one who's alive can become a heroic spirit.
I mean, you know. Again, there's a kind of, you know, time itself has been destroyed, and we've met someone else who already, you know.
I think that's what the doctor is trying to point out.
That's right, Mash. Merlin is a hero who isn't counted as a heroic spirit. Though it is possible he could be summoned by some kind of irregularity like Skahak. But in terms of combat, he's completely useless! Huh? All casters with the potential to be grandcasters, or to be a grandcaster, are powerful clairvoyants. Solomon's eyes, for instance, can see the past and future. King Gilgamesh can see the future, and that scoundrel in front of you can see everything in the present.
Wait, so Caster Gil is qualified for the Grand Caster title? Obviously the one we summon is only a normal caster, but... Huh. Interesting.
Some can see more clearly or further than others, but all possess the power as observers. But their superpower is basically magic sight, and Merlin's is the worst of them.
Damn. He's nothing more than a magical telescope. Roman, you get shit on all the time, and now you're doing it to our boy Merlin? Shake my head. I thought better of you, Roman.
The only thing Merlin can do is view the entire world from the Tower of Avalon. In the modern world, it'd be like having the power to look into any computer network. Oh.
That's amazing. Yeah, kinda.
Hey, excuse me while I butt in. I'm busy proving Ritsuko's existence, so I don't get many chances to talk this time around. But since Roman's frozen stiff, I have some questions for Merlin. First, thank you. You secretly provided us with magical energy resources, haven't you? The incineration of humanity destroyed the world, but Avalon, where you are, is still standing. So you've been using your replenishing method similar to the ray shift, to kindle Chaldio's reactor, the fire of Prometheus.
Oh. See, Roman, why Roman, you were shitting on our boy, and he's the only reason we're still able to keep going on. Shaking my head, Roman.
You've been doing it in secret, and only when we really needed it. Without the King of Mages finding out. Impressive.
I was just helping out.
After all, I hold the world record for being the oldest shut-in.
I had nothing else to do, so I've just been helping Romani here and there. But it still doesn't make sense that you're a heroic spirit. You're still in Avalon, right? So how'd you become a servant? The reason and the method. Unless you tell us these two things, we can't trust you. After all, Enkidu just attacked us. Based on the search plan Chaldea made, Enkidu was our most trusted candidate for Navigator. But then Enkidu turned around and betrayed us almost immediately. We certainly can't put our guard down again around another newcomer who seems to be friendly. You can see why Romani's worried.
I see. So that's what got that idiot so mad, huh? Are they just gonna roast each other this whole time?
Fine, but I can't tell you the reason. I'll just tell you it has something to do with the singularity. I can, however, tell you the method. It's very simple, Da Vinci. The singularity manifested in an age that predates my appearance on Earth. In other words, my body doesn't exist here.
Okay.
Which means that in this world, it could theoretically be said that I am dead.
Yeah, I guess not existing would qualify as sort of dead, I guess. But I feel like to say you were dead means you existed. Yeah, huh. Okay.
Which means that in this world, it could theoretically be said that I am dead. I used that fact to make myself a servant. Part of it was that I was called forth by a strong summoner.
Gilgamesh.
A strong summoner? Is there a master in this era besides Senpai? Yes, of course. He's the one who summoned me and I now serve as his court mage. On the other hand, the influence of the Grail summoned Anna. She's a rogue servant. That is, she has no master. I actually just met her 2 days ago. I was lost in this forest and bumped into her. We got along and made a contract to support each other's goals. He's awful. He tricked me. Merlin is the embodiment of
Every kind of dishonesty in this world, and that's being nice about it. Yeah, he's kind of a schemer, a deceiver, a liar, a scoundrel. all the words in the dictionary that could possibly describe someone such as he.
Merlin, that's being nice about it.
And of course, he takes it as a compliment. Of course.
Oh, stop it. You're flattering me. Fo-fo! I see. I understand the general situation now. Romani, give it up. That's the real Merlin. Ugh, my stomach. This situation's a mess already. And now with Merlin showing up. But we don't have time to be picky. Whether he's a scoundrel or not, there's no denying that he's one of the greatest mages. Did you manifest to work with Chaldea, Merlin? No. Will you fight with us to repair the singularity, stop the incineration of humanity, and save human history?
Yeah.
Of course I will. My one joy in life is watching the present. Without it, I'll just be a lonely man staring at the garden in my tower. That's a terrifying future, so of course I'll help you. And you don't honestly think that you folks have been the only ones cheering for Ritsuka as they got this far, do you? I've been watching your whole fight on the edge of my seat.
Are we just television to you? Is that what we are?
I don't think it's fair to not let me be part of your group now, do you? Though I know I'm a threat as a caster. I'm a grand caster after all, a chosen one, just like the King of Mages. All the other servants, especially the casters, are going to get jealous of me. In the end, they'll realize they can't beat me, and get shuffled off to the backup group.
Da Vinci annoyed.
Sorry, seems I talked too much. Maybe it's punishment for not listening to Anna's warning. A group of enemies is incoming. This is, however, a great chance to say something I've always wanted to say. Everyone be careful.
Wyverns incoming!
Humph. Well, Romani, sounded just like you, didn't it? Give me a score. Yeah, that was just like me. You get a 10 out of 10. Okay, Ritsuga, do me a favor.
When he's distracted during battle, punch him in the face for me. I'll think about it. I honestly will. No promises, though. Alright. They're back again. Guess who's back? Damn. I know he was resisted, but I really hoped he would finish that one off. I really did. Okay, well... Hang on, can I... Please, one hit. Frick. Draco. Why do you disappoint? Why are you so... never mind. Never mind. It's not her fault. I just have to 2k her, I guess. And get her to 100. Merlin didn't release for like 2 to 3 weeks after the chapter, so you see him in battle as like a preview back then. Is he the only instance of that? I feel like everyone else that's been introduced so far was either released at launch or came out like the week before. I probably should just full combo, huh? No, surely 2 Dracos in the combo will. I should have full comboed. Ouchie mama. Put that on. And of course, it gives me 3 of this useless... Really? Really? Okay. Alright. Now let's see how it is. I don't even know why I did that first. It was already 100% chance on crits. Ow. Bye, Merlin. I don't like his voice. Why do they make him sound like that? Okay. I guess we'll do this. Defense down? How rude. Yes. Remember special that he got nerfs in the weeks to his release. He heals less as a unit than in this chapter. That's a shame. Stun. I guess we'll do this. Do a little trolling, I guess. I don't really need to use this, but sure, why not? Why not? Okay. Roman application, Babylon, Samsara Karma. This should do a pretty decent chunk. If I were a betting man. Babylon go miss out of yo. Oh yeah, that was a pretty good chunk. Alright, Bashmu. Eat the power of the gods. Alright, a bit of a waste because that was, well, I guess not really waste, but we both charmed and stunned him, so. But I mean, yeah, it wasn't really a waste because he'll die this turn anyway, so it's not like we needed. Yeah, do that. Not like we needed another stun-esque thing anyway. Okay, oh, only one. I was hoping it would be nice and give me like 2 or 3, but I know it's only 1 item per enemy, unfortunately. Or usually, I think bronze items you can get multiple from 1 enemy, but anything like silver and gold I think is only 1.
That took care of them all. Let's head to Uruk now, for real. Ritsuka, it's your duty to explain Chaldea's mission to the King of Uruk. When you meet the king, it should become clear what you're meant to do. Oh, also Uruk would be ideal as a temporary HQ. That's what Merlin recommends. But what do you think, Master?
I want to set up a summoning circle ASAP.
Then it's settled. We'll go back to Uruk. But what about you, Anna? Will you come with us? I didn't sign up for this. I was told we would defeat the goddess.
Oh, we will, eventually.
Don't get so angry. I said I would lead you to the...
I looked away.
Lead you to the temple, but you understand the current circumstances, don't you? We can't enter that temple alone. For now, slow and steady wins the race.
I assume she knows that another version of her is one of the goddesses, right? So it's kind of funny how she's on a mission to unalive herself. You know?
We can't enter that temple alone. For now, slow and steady wins the race. But going to a human settlement.
Please, Anna, pretty please.
There's no need to shake on it, and no need to be so polite. Just keep away from me.
Okay, damn, fine.
Alright, fine. For now, I'll leave the forest. I have a feeling Anna isn't actually so difficult.
Oh, do you? What makes you say that, Mash? Oh, damn. Three zones for one section. That's new. We've had 2 zones for a section before, but 3? This is unprecedented. What a twist. What an absolute ball twister. Yeah, I guess I'll use Medusa. I guess. If I gotta. Okay, let me swap people out here. Just change up my party a little bit so things don't get stale. Let's do... There we go. The ultimate team. Artoria, and Artoria. Tis the greatest. Sure. Alright. Let's go. Show them the power of the saber face. The original saber face.
We've been marching for an entire day. You must be tired, Ritsuka. But we're almost there. Just hang in there a little longer. That area is easy to observe. We can finally have a proper operation. Just a little bit more. One more day and you should arrive at what I believe is the city of Uruk. Ahem. It's easy to observe this area, because it's still close to the former Mesopotamian world. The only safe place is the area around Uruk, where the king is going strong and maintaining an environment livable for humans. Northern Mesopotamia has become a kingdom of demonic beasts, while the south has become a mysterious jungle that no one returns from. For humans who survived attacks by demonic beasts, the city of Uruk is the only refuge. Now I understand the situation here. With the rise of the Three Goddess Alliance, the Sumerian city-states have been dealt a devastating blow. Many cities have been destroyed and many people have fled to Uruk, the center of this world. The demonic beast's invasion up north is the most serious issue at hand, as they're currently the major force wiping out humanity. In response, Uruk's king has dissolved the city of Babylon and hastily constructed a great fortress known as the Northern Wall of Uruk. In other words, Babylonia has turned itself into the front line for the war against demonic beasts. It's the last fort protecting the Mesopotamian world. Correct? Yes. It's still unknown how the King of Mages influenced this era, but if the demonic beasts bring down Uruk, human history is finished. If the first dynasty of Sumer, the blueprint of city-states, is destroyed, there is no certainty what will become of the human race afterwards. During the same period, Egypt's first dynasty was flourishing, but they alone can't preserve the foundation of humanity. Therefore, there are two things you need to do. First, search for the Holy Grail the King of Mages sent to this era and retrieve it. That should give us an idea about his plot. Next, take down the three Goddess Alliance if possible, although that fight should belong to the people of this era.
You want the people of this era to take on gods. I get that in Fate, humanity got weaker as it went on. So, like, humans of this era are, like, probably relatively close to servant level-ish. Maybe not quite servant level, but, like, stronger. Like, halfway between... Yeah. But expecting them to fight literal goddesses, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Chief.
If we do nothing, the foundation of humanity can't be restored. This task is beyond our abilities, but it is what we must do.
What were you doing, Merlin?
I was looking for something under orders from the king. That's also why I was in the Cedar Forest. I was searching for something called the Tablet of Destinies, but I've put that on hold so I can guide you to Uruk. It seems all roads lead to Uruk. Merlin, is King Gilgamesh really the one ruling over Uruk now? Yes, it is indeed King Gilgamesh, the most tyrannical of all ancient kings. He severed his ties with the gods, because of their arrogance. The most beautiful women and treasures are his to own.
I mean, he severed his ties with them because of their arrogance, but he himself became extremely arrogant. So, I mean,
The most irrational and unreasonable king, who would just as readily kill his followers as his enemies.
Kawaii-o! Kawaii!
Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. The king of Uruk in ancient Mesopotamia. He's a historical figure who appeared in the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Gee, you don't say! Gilgamesh appeared in the Epic of Gilgamesh? What? No weighing?
Mankind's oldest heroic epic. As well as other ancient Mesopotamian stories.
His historical name was Bilgamesh. I'm gonna start calling him Bill.
Where Bilga means ancestors and Mesh means hero. His father was King Lugalbanda, a demigod. His mother was the goddess Ninsun.
So he's 3/4 god? Technically? Damn.
He was a hero born of god and human, which made him a combination of the two. In his youth, he was fond of people, while also being a sage grounded in reason. But he became the complete opposite in his adolescence. He turned into an out-of-control tyrant. He gathered the land's fortune, demanded prosperity and toil from his citizens, and abandoned the gods as relics of the past. To admonish him, the gods created the being that appeared before us, Enkidu. As fate would have it, Enkidu and King Gilgamesh fought for 3 days and 3 nights in front of a temple in Uruk. The battle was a draw. Afterwards, King Gilgamesh recognized Enkidu as his only friend. His tyranny relaxed a bit, and he governed the country while still being feared by the citizens of Uruk. However,
However, what happened?
Yes. King Gilgamesh matured as a king after gaining a friend, but encountered many trials.
Oh, the Cedar of Lebanon story. King Gilgamesh set foot into the holy ground of the Forest of the White Cedars and killed Humbaba, the demonic beast guarding it. Due to Mesopotamia's climate, the country was always in need of lumber. Bringing home quality cedar was his obligation, as both a king and a hero. However, his achievement captured the attention of a wicked goddess. The goddess's curiosity drove her to desire all things unusual, beautiful, and praiseworthy. Who was this wicked goddess, you ask? She was Inanna, Queen of Heaven, daughter of An, also known as Ishtar, and she set her sights on Gilgamesh.
So the goddess that Gilgamesh despised most was fascinated by him? Or infatuated with him? Interesting. That's tough. And she set her sights on Gilgamesh.
The world's greatest goddess confessed her love,
yeah, okay,
to the King of Heroes. However, King Gilgamesh rejected her.
You know, honestly, can't judge. Because the Ishtar we met, I assume, is already a servant. Ergo, you know, she has Rin's body. So, you know, who knows what she actually looked like, you know, when she had her own physical body. For all we know, goddesses are never ugly, though. In like every, like, I can't, can anyone think of a myth where there's an ugly goddess? I can't think of one. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. I guess his hatred of the gods was just that great. He didn't want the goddessy. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because I can't think of any myth where there's an ugly goddess. Like, heck, even most gods, male, are attractive, other than Hephaestus, but that was, yeah, no, well. There is a Rinless Ishtar shown in a Fate entry too, I think. I kind of want to look it up, but that'd probably be spoilers for something, so. That one's also a pseudo-servant.
However, King Gilgamesh rejected her. Why? Because Gilgamesh knew how coldly she treated her husband,
Dumuzid.
This must have been quite a shock to Ishtar, to be rejected by a man, by a mere human.
I mean, he's mostly God, but, you know.
Furious, Ishtar went crying to her father, who, out of love for her, gave her something terrible. A divine beast powerful enough to destroy the world, Gugulana, the Bull of Heaven. With it, Ishtar tried to destroy Uruk. The bull damaged crops, made the rivers run dry, and summoned a tempest, before being defeated by Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Uruk was saved, but by killing the holy beast, Enkidu incurred the wrath of the gods, and for their sins, the gods killed Enkidu. It was, after all, the gods who created Enkidu in the first place. In modern parlance, the gods flipped Enkidu's off switch.
Damn, that's kind of rude.
Honestly, the Mesopotamian gods' greatest fault
was being pushovers to their daughters. Yeah.
Between Anne and Enki of the Abyss, Ishtar was given a multitude of treasures. Oh, yes. From that story alone, it's easy to see that Ishtar had a pampered upbringing. That's right. The death of his only friend, Enkidu, was King Gilgamesh's first real encounter with mortality. Death claimed even Enkidu, the mighty king's equal. Gilgamesh, in turn, began to wonder whether it was possible to conquer death. As a result, King Gilgamesh embarked on a quest for immortality. He went to the ends of the earth, descended into the abyss, and at its bottom obtained the herb of rejuvenation. However,
it was stolen by a snake, right?
Gilgamesh returned to the surface and went to bathe. While he soaked, a snake crept in and ate the herb. And so snakes gained the ability to shed their skin, and humans forever lost the chance to become immortal. No one could ever really know what effect that had on the king's state of mind. Anyway, King Gilgamesh returned to Uruk, but because of his absence, the city had nearly fallen into ruin. Reflecting on his own selfishness, he decided to try and restore Uruk. From then on, he never went on quests, instead focusing on his kingly duties.
Okay. So Kid Gilgamesh is when he was still considered like a prodigy, a sage, wise. Archer Gilgamesh is his early adolescent years before meeting Enkidu. And then Caster and Ruler Gilgamesh are probably post Enkidu? Or something like that? Something along those lines?
There you have it. The Epic of Gilgamesh in a nutshell. The epic was set down in poetry, so we can only imagine what the truth may have been. Did he really seek out the magical herb because he feared death, or was it because he loathed death? I think it would be interesting to ask the man himself. Oh, but I suppose he isn't the type of person who would speak freely about his memories, unless you were his traveling companion or something. The point is, this is a man who had the guts to call a goddess as powerful, though spoiled as Ishtar, a fool and kick her to the curb. While bragging about possessing the originals of all the noble phantasms, and having the greatest advantage over any hero. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, is an extremely arrogant and cold-blooded tyrant. Remember that. Yes, and that's the legend of King Gilgamesh. King of heroes. Was it useful, senpai?
And what am I supposed to do?
Ha ha ha! It looks like you don't want to go, Ritsuka. I can understand that. After all, I'm trembling with fear too. And it's a town in 2600 BC, right? There's a cold-blooded king in a violent world, where might makes right. I'm sure culture shock is inevitable, so you should mentally prepare yourself, yep? Yep. Excuse me. We've got trouble. Demonic beasts that have strayed from the pack are heading our way. Are you still going to talk? If so, I can handle them alone. No, we'll go. Thank you for pointing them out, Miss Anna. No need to use Miss.
But I'd appreciate some extra hands. She's like, bitch, stop with the formalities. Every extra syllable is extra time wasted. Alrighty then. Actually, no, what am I doing? There we go, that's better. That's better. I really need those dragon scales so I can continue boosting Saber Alter. Salter. My beloved. No. Surely that... Wait a minute, hang on. Attack up. Attack up. Attack up. Buster. Alright, let's do this. Hang on. Boom. 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 Nice. Nice. Not nice. You should have killed him. But I'll give you one more chance, Autoria. You'll have one more chance. Bum 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 bum. Nice, there we go. Good, 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 good. Oh, what a party these three make. Not a single one has effectiveness. That's great. I love that. That's my favorite. I could Rongo Mini add. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. God, Maid Alter is so good. She's so freaking good. Okay. Molter, Molter. Suffering. Why is life suffering? Please kill it, please kill it, please kill it. Thank you. Get some damage on that one. Ow. Why must you hurt me so? What if I have done to you? Aside from kill a bunch of you, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, who doesn't kill bugs when they see them? Die, 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 die. Thank you. Alright. Time to Noble Phantasm dump. Chimera. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, buddy, buddy. You are in for a world of hurt. I am so sorry. Not really though. It doesn't. The order really doesn't matter. I'll just do this. I'm about to be hit with a triangle attack of Artoria's. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. Get him, Alter. Get him. Snipe him. Love sniper rifle, Artoria. She's my favorite Artoria. And this should kill, probably. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way this doesn't kill. Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, it killed, surely. Yeah. I only saw 2 damage things pop up, so I was like, wait a minute. But I know there should be like 4 or 5 that pop up, so I was like, maybe I'm blind and just didn't notice. Damn! 4 areas per section. Okay. Interesting. I thought this would disappear. Of all of them, I thought, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Right then. Let me check something right quick, like... need dragon scales for both of them. I need gallstones for her. I need dragon scales for Steno. Good. Okay, so I need a bunch of dragon scales and gallstones and grease. Oh boy. Not to mention I need dragon scales for skills too. So much to be done. This quest is no battles. Yeah, this is finally the first main story node with no battle, right? We've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike.
It's been 3 days since we reshifted to the ruins of Babylon. Master, we finally arrived at Uruk. It looks like we'll have to pass through an inspection checkpoint before we get into the city. There's still some distance between us. Maybe we can sneak into the city without them knowing.
We literally have the court mage with us. They're gonna let us in. Like, what do you mean sneak in? Hello? Howdy, guards! Yes, hello. I see you're full of energy. I'm glad to see that. I've never seen you before. Which city are you from?
Oh, they're refugees from GACHA. As for myself, I engage in business. With the ritual sex permission, as you can see.
Is Gilgamesh keeping Merlin a secret or something? I thought the city guards would have recognized him. Okay.
I would like to evacuate them into Uruk. Are there any procedures I need to follow?
That's the sigil of Lady Siduri. You may pass. As for exception of refugees, Nutra's shop in the West Market should be good today. A reception of refugees. I don't know why I said exception. What the heck? No, it's reception. That is the weirdest misread ever. There is no X there. Okay. We just received word that the storage space on the second floor is opening up for refugees. Daily necessities can be picked up at each gate. You can register as a temporary citizen at Rana's brothel. Oh. Okay. Please go there if you're planning to stay for more than 2 weeks. You must be tired from your long trip, and get some rest first. Welcome to the city of Uruk. We are fighting to survive, and we spare no efforts if it's for the cause. Okay. Damn, yeah, no, that's quite the warm reception to strangers.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
That was unexpected. Hold on. I can't turn a blind eye on your fellow traveler. You in the black hood, yes you. Stop. What's the matter?
Master, Miss Anna has a blade under her robe. What is it?
I'm impressed you managed to walk all the way here with your small build. Here, these are just leftovers, but please take them with you. Oh! Oh, what a nice guy! He thinks she's a child, so he's like, here, you traveled a long way. You eat something. What a good dude. My favorite NPC so far, Uruk Soldier. They're candies my daughter gave me. Aww, as an afternoon snack.
But I am,
It'd be a great help if you would accept them. You see, these are a little too sweet for me. Anna, why don't you just take them?
Then I'll take just one. Thank you very much.
Aww. Now I'm sad I didn't get her when I pulled on that banner. God damn it. It's too late now. It's probably for the best. I mean, I guess I could get her on the free 4-star ticket. But that would be a waste, I feel, though, because she's general pool, isn't she? So I feel like it'd be a waste for me to use the ticket on her, rather than a story lock or limited servant. Damn it. No problem. I was stationed here because of my good memory. I know your faces now, so I hope we meet again. When do we get that? I think September. I think. Was it September? Someone else in chat probably knows this better than me, but I'm pretty sure it's late September. But I'm second guessing myself. I know your faces now, so I hope we meet again alive. Me too, man. Whether you set forth to battle or return to your homeland, seeing you alive and well will bring me joy. I know I said I liked him, like he's my favorite NPC, but something is weird about how friendly he was. I don't know. New arrivals! Tons of autumn ale in stock. The newest from Demused Brewery. Our ale is favored even by the king. Now is your chance to enjoy its supreme frothiness. Now is your chance.
Exchanges over here. Check out our limited time silver exchange package. Right now you get 5 fish silver for 1 sheep silver and 3 turtle silver for 1 wheat silver.
If you're gonna eat at our place, I'll toss in a free roasted chicken leg. Bring your own containers. Folks, the West District is seeking personnel to carry clay. Those who have muscle should come to the boat station in the city canals before sunrise. Looking forward to your help. No, wait. The armory needs people too. At this rate, we'll be sending twigs instead of spears to the northern wall. Those that know how to make weapons, come to the armory. Scaffolds can wait till later. Later, I say. We've got plenty of aid from the king, so if you come to our place, you can make a fortune.
Flowers. This is Marl's flower shop. I know you must all be busy from the daily battles. But don't forget to put some cheer in your life. Celebrations, gifts for your wives. Ask us about anything. What? What?
What? Yeah, they seem to be thriving. Weirdly enough, even though they know that the wall could fall any day now, but
What a bustling crowd. Yeah, the soldier earlier. The energy on the street. Is this really a city facing the end of the world? That it is. Welcome to Uruk, the oldest fortress city in human history. Times may be dire, but the city remains lively. Everyone holds their heads high. Smoke from the smithies rise everywhere, and the ringing of their hammers echoes day and night. Yes. Everyone is nervous and they're in a hurry, but they haven't forgotten to smile. Despair has no place in this city. It's bustling with the will to fight, and the will to survive. That's not all. Unbelievable. What an efficient cityscape. Look at that map there. Each district is clearly separated by role, and transportation is perfectly linked. Military production, construction, commerce, life. It's redesigned to provide for all those things. How is this an ancient city? This is a fighting city, so perfect that it would even work today.
Medusa's just like, huh. Maybe I underestimated humans.
Sumerians started showing up in history around 4000 BC, but their civilization was quite elaborate. It's the oldest human civilization. It began when people abandoned a village-based society, hosting thousands, and formed city-states housing tens of thousands of people by pioneering crop production boosts through irrigated farming. Of course, with a country that big, the invention of writing and the implementation of higher education in schools was only a matter of time. Though they were not blessed with lumber, the fertile lands sandwiched by the two great rivers created quality mud, which the Sumerians needed to make clay. That in turn was used to build many fortresses. That is Mesopotamia, the land of mud, clay, wheat, and sheep. Now, Dr. Roman, you called the city quite barbaric. Do you have anything to say? I don't. I'm sorry for underestimating it. I assumed it was just a city-state dependent on trade. Good. Then we'll save a tour of the city for later. Let's head for the ziggurat.
A Mesopotamian shrine?
Yeah. There is another shrine honoring Uruk's patron god, but unfortunately that particular deity has not been seen lately.
Yeah, so if we're in the Age of the Gods, it seems like it's only those three goddesses trying to kill everyone. What happened to all the others?
We're finally meeting King Gilgamesh. Let's head on with all due enthusiasm.
I don't know how enthusiastic I can be about meeting Gilly Boy, but you know, well, hopefully things are fine. Interesting. Okay. It's never popped up a stage in I mean, no, it has popped up stages in advance before, but usually it's only when there were free quests. I guess that's a free quest spot, but because this is the first one that free quests aren't available until after you beat it, there's just nothing there? Fascinating. Gilgamesh's Calamity. Caster. Okay, so we're fighting Gil. I can already see where this is going. He gives us no choice but to fight. Salter, I'm sorry, but you're gone. You know what? I'm gonna put Quetzalcoatl in. Just cause, it's funny because she's, you know, she's an enemy here, but... Okay, maybe it's not that funny. Never mind. Okay. I guess I should put someone as backup. Where is... There he is. Kintoki. Okay, yeah, he'll be good backup. Move that over. There we go. That works.
We were led right to the Royal Hall. I'm surprised how friendly everyone is.
Merlin's our fast pass. Yeah, I'm surprised the guard at the gate didn't realize him, but... Or recognize him? I don't know why I said realize.
Yes, although all the maidens seem to be avoiding Merlin.
Probably because he's harassed them. Shaking my head, Merlin.
So we're still a ways away. But is that King Gilgamesh over there?
Don't make me repeat myself. The newer the information about the war, the better. Keep bringing me reports.
I don't remember how I did his voice before. Actually, have I ever voiced him? No, I'm pretty sure every time until now that we've come across him, he had voice acting. So yeah, I don't think I've ever voiced him before.
The harder we work. The less chance they'll have to attack. If you want to take it easy, keep fighting.
Yes, sir. We've added 3 supply trains to bring more clay tablets from the secretary every hour.
Good. Next is today's list of shipments. The shipments from the King of Eresh are being delayed, eh? Did the demonic beasts set up a lair on the roads? Send 20 men from the eastern barracks to clear the way. Temun can take command. It's his home. He knows it well. Humph. Whose idiotic order was this? Why aren't the Bashmu carcasses being sent to Iana? The researchers have nothing to do. This is the time to put their annoying little brains to work.
Yes, sir. I'll send them over to the Tiamat research team right away.
Here is the answer from Girsu. Curse that temple matron there in Girsu. I know there's still supplies stored in the Temple of Bao. Have them send everything to the front lines. It'll be the end of the world if the wall breaks. Tell her food can't be taken to the underworld. Is this the report from the astrologers? Good. They match what I observed. The reading for the harvest this season isn't bad. Give a lapis lazuli necklace to whoever is in charge. But there's no time for them to rest. Have them read the report from the Eridu search team. By the way, I heard that Tabado's daughter is giving birth. Send her a sacred prostitute to aid her, along with some healthy fruits. And pull Tabado off the northern wall and give him 3 days' rest. His grandson's face will give him courage.
I'm surprised he knows his soldiers' family life and names by memory. Huh.
This isn't how I pictured him from the stories. I just heard. I thought he would be more terrible and irresponsible.
I mean, if we had met him, you know, like 10 years ago, maybe.
He's yelling at one priest after another. I can sense how busy he is from here. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to get a word in.
But our issue is important too. Yeah, if our issue gets cleared up, he doesn't have to worry about all the fighting, you know? So it'd be ideal for us to, you know, get his help sooner than later. Babylon is basically Gilgamesh locks the fuck in. Yeah.
That's right. You shouldn't wait for the king to have a spare moment. He won't wait for you either. You should say what's on your mind, even if it's a bit rude. Especially if you believe that's the right thing to do. Now here we go. King Gilgamesh, I, Merlin, Mage Extraordinaire, have brought guests. Busy? Yeah, I can see that, so don't worry. I'll bring them right now.
Huh? Wait, my hand? he's pulling on me. He's yanking me.
Senpai? Merlin, wait.
No waiting. Only talking.
So you've returned, Merlin. Welcome. The king is happy to see you.
But you aren't? You've probably been harassed by him, so understandable. Unamused.
And? Did you bring back the Tablet of Destinies as your king ordered?
No.
No, I didn't have any luck this time. It's not in the Cedar Forest. Sheesh, if only you remembered where you left it. Your Majesty, I wouldn't have to work this hard. Silence! Know your place, mage. The king just happened to be tired when he scribed the tablet. Even I've never heard of memory loss from exhaustion, but... if the king says it's the case, then it must be. Do as he says and keep looking for it. More importantly, who are those people? They don't look like Uruks.
Is that a problem? It's fine. I understand the situation. You may go, Siduri.
King Gilgamesh? For you to bring out the Dingir. Don't tell me.
Just as you suspected. Be ready to clean the throne. No need to worry. I'm simply sending two strangers back to the heavens. Oh, so he knows who we are. Oh, he knows. He's like, I'm gonna deal with this my way. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. I don't need you. I'm busy. Even the time I'd have to spend to exchange words with you is too precious for me to spare. Thus I shall ascertain the truth of your words to battle. Prepare yourselves, mages of the observatory. Okay, so it's just a test. He's like, if you can't hold your own, then you're dying. But if you hold your own, then we'll talk. Okay. And Merlin, stand down. Do not interfere.
That's great. I don't like to get my hands dirty. Anna, sorry, but would you give them a hand? The king prides himself on his self-control, but let's be honest, he's not one to hold back in battle.
There was a YouTuber I saw years ago who decided Dingir is slang for dick, and Gil just dropped trow. I... Okay. Okay. He's whipping his dinghy out!
So I'm being forced into a useless fight again.
Please die, Merlin. Oof. Sorry. Once this is over, let's get Merlin together.
It's alright. It's not your fault. I'll help you if you like.
Oh. Yeah, she's another one of those cases where, like, it's a young her, so she's not jaded against humanity yet, but she also has all of her life memories, so it's hard for her to ignore her current nature versus what she ends up being nurtured into being. It's a real shame. Tis a shame. Molter first, and then boom boom. Ow. Really? Really, Draco? You couldn't kill a single Abzu's arm? Why must you do this to me? Why must you be so disappointing? Molter, you get a pass. Alright, Gil. Fight us yourself, coward. Bring it on. Show it to me. Your dinghy. Show it. Alright. Target Gil first. Does that have... no, it doesn't have the Roman trait. Okay. We'll just barrage Gil. Show him our power. She has double quick up, which those do affect her Noble Phantasm, right? The quick up skills? I would think so, because it's a quick card, but... yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if those skills affected Noble Phantasms or not. Okay. This might... I don't think so. I think he's alive. I think he has like 40,000 left, probably. 42? Okay. This works. He should maybe die? Maybe? Maybe? Hopefully? If we crit? 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 No crit. Not a single one. That's great. That's lovely. Okay, well. Now he dies. Finally. I'll have Quetzal do it. And then we'll do that. Don't want to waste my effective units on someone on the verge of death. Really? Okay. Oh, you know what? I could have just... yeah, let's do this. Alright, I'll kill the front one, do decent damage to that one, and then... they should finish it. Probably. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Feliz Navidad. Oh, that's nice. Weird here. Weird to see her say "I love you all" when there's a current version of her that apparently relishes in killing humans or torturing them or whatever. So you know, it's a bit of a shock, a little bit of a you know, change. Boom. Keep giving me them saint quartz. I need to rebuild my stock. The power of Christmas, indeed. Indeed. Oh yeah, the one with Taiga, yeah. Yeah, I've gotten it a few times. The NP that is. What was it doing? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter, I don't think. Okay. Come on, load. Gilgamesh's Calamity, Node 2. Alright, we're fighting an Archer now. Unknown? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm down for an unknown, I guess. I'll put unknown in front. Actually, no. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. Surely it'll be someone, nice, maybe.
The battle's over. He attacked so suddenly that we fought back without thinking, but...
He's still standing tall. He didn't seem to like that.
Yes. Halfway through the battle, he clearly started holding back.
Oh. And he's definitely just a regular human here, right? Not was replaced by a servant version. He's straight up human. And he was holding back against two servants. Oh. Oh.
Just who does he think he is, I wonder?
A waste of time. I was curious to see what those tasked by heaven could do, but you're no more than mongrels. You are unworthy of my help, and unfit to serve me. You aren't even worth punishing for messing up my throne room. I'll let you go this time, so be gone.
Your Majesty, please calm yourself. They seem like powerful warriors to me. Are they the strangers you spoke of?
Merlin brought them here, so yes, they probably are. But it's too soon. Far too soon. See that stupid look on her face? Still not a clue what's happening here. There's no point in talking to them. Merlin, it seems you let yourself get distracted.
For some reason, this is turning out to be my fault. Do you have anything to say, Ritsuka? At this rate, he really will kick you out of here.
Okay, have Mash do it. No. Work up the courage and give your name.
I don't care. It's not worth learning your name. Be gone, scum.
Oof. He knows the names of, I presume, most of his soldiers. And he's like, I don't give a shit about your name. Like, god damn. I guess maybe it's harder to get that sort of respect if you're not one of his people. One of his subjects.
Be gone, scum.
I didn't expect things to go this bad. What's going on, Merlin? The king doesn't seem interested in Chaldea at all. You're right. That's strange. I thought he and I were on the same wavelength there. I mean, I didn't tell him what Chaldea was, or what a servant was, or about the incineration of humanity, or the king of mages, or the grails, or the singularities, or any of that stuff. But you know he should be able to figure that out, right? He's the king, after all. You didn't tell him anything then?
But then, wait, if he doesn't know about servants, how did he summon you? Didn't you literally say he... Okay.
And you're the one who said he was really busy, right? You're right. Oops. I should have explained things, huh? Yes, that's Merlin for you.
Totally useless. Roman. Shush.
Now you're our only hope, Ritsuka. Let's try persuading King Gilgamesh once more. Even he'll understand if you explain properly.
Oh, I think he's figured it out.
There's no need for that. I can hear you, Concealed One. Know that I am capable of all things, and so possess all knowledge. Thus there is nothing my eyes cannot see, though as you can see I have yet to fulfill my destiny. I am aware of the process of summoning and commanding heroic spirits, what you call heroic spirit summoning, and that my name is on the list of those spirit origins that you possess as well. Humph. Well, that third-rate master there probably lacks the power to summon me. Perhaps one day.
King Gilgamesh is from this era, but even though Merlin never told him, he knows all about Chaldea, and the fact that he's going to become a heroic spirit, which makes it even more important that he listens to us.
Right, let's at least talk about the Grail. Oh, he has wish granters. Don't you worry about that. He knows.
Yes, that's right, Master. Hear us, King Gilgamesh. If we don't recover the Grail that's somewhere in this era, the singularity will destroy humanity. So we need to find the Grail as fast as possible. The Grail.
Did he just whip it out like this thing? You talk about this?
What's wrong? You're after the Grail, aren't you? And?
I'm detecting the Grail. I had a hunch, but it looks like King Gilgamesh already has it.
Of course. All the treasures in this world belong to me. I obtained the Omnipotent Wish Granter a long time ago. That's probably what the Three Goddess Alliance is after. Otherwise, they'd have no reason to attack Uruk. And don't you dare ask me to give it to you. There's no reason for me to give you any of my treasures. So if you ask for the Grail, be prepared to give me more than just your life.
That's true. We don't have anything to offer in exchange.
Then what if we defeat the goddesses? Surely that's worth its weight in Grail? Huh.
And defeat them? You're going to defeat those goddesses? Siduri, bring me water. My life's in danger. These fools may make me laugh myself to death. Merlin brought me the future's greatest clowns.
Well,
that was a good one. I'll put it down in the court records. It'll say, the king is in great abdominal pain. But knowing everything, I say this. I have no use for you right now.
So you think you can take them on yourself? Is that what you're saying?
You are all contaminants to this era. Rather, you're an excess. I would go so far as to say you're unnecessary. Uruk is mine to protect. I do not need help from Chaldea. The heavens may fall and the earth may split, but this audience will be the last time I speak to you. Listen, do not think that you can beat those goddesses with that pathetic pawn, or with the pathetic pawns you possess. Forgive me for interrupting your pleasant chat, my king. Does this look like a pleasant chat to you? Are you blind?
I mean, you were laughing hysterically, so I mean...
Huh? Oh, we just heard your laughter echoing throughout the ziggurat, and assumed you were having a good time. Fool! Don't you know that at a certain age one can laugh at the drop of a hat? No matter. What is it? A message from our observation post near the Tigris. They've sighted the wake from the boat of heaven in the sky. It's heading for Uruk at high speed. It's Ishtar, one of the...
She's not... Okay.
One of the 3 Goddess Alliance members. That fool again? Does she never learn? Or is she so stupid she can't even remember what happened a day ago? No, I doubt that moron can even manage to remember what happened 12 hours ago.
Your Majesty, please refrain from insulting Ishtar. She is the patron deity of our city. Even as king, you shouldn't blaspheme against her so carelessly. When you speak of her like that here, it makes matters difficult for the sacred temple.
Don't concern yourself with such matters. Has she ever protected the Uruks from anything? She destroys things that don't need to be destroyed, and creates things that don't need to be created. She's a cross between a horde of locusts, a sandstorm, and a child's tantrum. She's probably going to accidentally destroy Yana, her own home, again, and then run crying to Anne. Humph. Of course, Anne vanished long ago. Even her father's given up on her. She got what she had coming. That girl is going to end up all alone, crying and crying until she finally dies of exhaustion. Haha, revolting.
What did you say?
Hey, Ishtar. This girl just destroyed the ceiling. She came down from the sky, Your Majesty.
Is that Ishtar? Retreat! Everyone retreat! She's gonna smite us!
Emergency! Priests, prepare the special prayers.
You're permitted to use them on our patron goddess.
I didn't think you'd head straight for the throne room. You're like a gossip-loving city girl.
Senpai,
His Majesty is making shoo-shoo motions with his hand and looking genuinely annoyed.
you're the one who's acting like a brat. I've had enough of you insulting me behind my back. Now I'm mad. I was planning on killing you slowly and elegantly to make you suffer, but I've changed my mind. You're going to pay for all these years of making a mockery of a goddess. Now die!
Ishtar is readying her heavenly bow. Good luck, my king. We're retreating. Peace. What, you're not going to watch? No need to be so humble. This is your chance to see the mythological sight of a nasty young goddess meeting her end. No, it wouldn't be worth getting cursed for generations just for having watched. Good luck.
Understandable.
Hilarious. Even your soldiers have abandoned you. That's what you get. Your bad deeds finally caught up with you. Your deeds.
I see. When I hear that from you, it really makes me think.
About what?
This cretin is calling me the worst. Huh. Perhaps I should look back on my life and reflect a bit.
Excuse you? I'm a damn goddess. Rethink your words.
No. How about no?
It's hard to believe that a king and a goddess are exchanging insults like that. Huh? But senpai, isn't that girl?
It's the one with the unimpressive chest! I guess we would know. We fondled it. Yep, it's that weird girl.
Who just said the even more rude thing? Wait, I know you, human.
Oh? Have you run into this goddess before? Oh? And it seems she ran into trouble. Hilarious. Another tale of glory to add to Ishtar's myths, huh? I guess we are taking this to court. The king's court.
Oh, you're waving at me and saying hi like we're friends?
You don't understand the situation at all, do you, heart? No, we don't.
That means I can do this with no regrets. You've destroyed the last of my conscience.
Oh. Well, sorry about that. Sorry about destroying your conscience, I guess.
I don't want weird rumors going around, so I'll kill both you and Goldie Boy over there. Excellent. Now this is getting fun. For a brief while, I shall permit you to fight alongside me. Let's go, Chaldeans. Time to slay a goddess. Okay.
Let's teach this wanton, spoiled daddy's girl of a goddess a lesson. I don't feel so good about insulting her this much. I feel like that might bite us in the rear. But hey, what do I know? Alright, Gil. Increase all allies' attack. All allies' attack. Put this on, because the Roman trait is good. Do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And... yeah. I targeted Ishtar! Oh, right, because I used stun, it retargeted! Well, no big deal. Surely that'll kill that one, right? Surely. Yeah. Ow. Let's do it this way. Gil's probably gonna die. We're getting Noble Phantasmed. Or not. Ow! That hurts a lot. I should have used this ages ago. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. One more turn for Ishtar after this, probably. Won't be able to kill her guard, but we can at least kill her this next turn, which is the biggest worry. Well, we can. Oh no, she put invincible on. Okay. We'll just kill your little boy toy, I guess. I don't even know how she would go about doing things with a giant X, but... And it didn't even die. Okay, well... Ow. Ow. Alright, now you need to die. Post-haste. Ideally, if you would die, that'd be great. Please. Please rip. You're not ripping, are you? You're not ripping. You're not ripping. Alright, it's fine. Such is life. Your goddess is gone, Mr. Ishtar Guard Blavinsky. There we go. That's better. That's better. We're getting there. Draco will soon be at level 10 bond. I should be using the Stargazer teapots. I keep meaning to put those on, but I keep forgetting. Spoiled as you are, you're still a goddess. Regular magecraft won't even graze you. And what's more, you're holding back your authority. There's a limit to my patience, Ishtar.
Right back at you.
Are they flirting? I feel like they're flirting. It feels flirty.
I hold back my authority for the sake of Uruk, not because I'm considering your safety. Oh, now I'm even pissing myself off. Why should I care about Uruk when it's not even mine anymore?
Okay, I don't care anymore. Oh, that was a fast turnaround.
I'll blow you up along with the Ziggurat. You there, human. Who's that hiding behind you?
Behind me?
So that's what's going on. Things are getting complicated.
What? Oh, you're leaving? Oh.
Ishtar is rising. Is she retreating? I changed my mind. I only came to pick up my pillow from my bedchamber in Iana anyway.
Okay.
Astonishing. Ishtar of all goddesses is running away with her tail between her legs.
What are you talking about?
I just dropped by while I was out for a stroll. What do you mean? Did you just say you came here to get a pillow? What do you mean you were just out on a stroll? Okay.
I freely overlook Uruk, freely pluck my bow, and freely ravage the lands. See you, O shirtless king of Uruk. Have fun with the demonic beasts up north. And Siduri, when Gilgamesh dies, it's not like I won't save Uruk, so keep a white flag ready. A white flag? What do you mean?
Shh. She's cooled down. What an annoyingly lucky woman. Just a little more and I would have had the anti-Ishtar net launched. Curses.
It seems so. As long as Mana, the Boat of Heaven, is around, it'll be difficult to capture Ishtar.
Well, fine. Let's get back to work. We've lost a lot of time. Let's work harder, Siduri.
Yes. We shall resume planning to flood the Tigris River. There has been a suggestion that we use red clay as new soil. They've restarted their work as if nothing happened. What should we do, Senpai?
No. Don't ask me.
Ishtar's attacks must be a daily thing. The soldiers took their time about coming back.
There's not much we could do now. Let's go find a place to stay for tonight. The king is moody, so maybe he'll listen to you guys tomorrow.
I don't know about that. I will not, you nitwit. Uruk is in an unprecedented danger. I have no time to deal with your Chaldean field trip.
That's quite a burn. These guys have already corrected several singularities. They're practically professionals at restoring history. Aren't you a bit overworked? Why don't you try trusting a third party for once?
There is no need. Any disaster caused in this era will be solved by the people of this era.
Gil, would you just put your freaking pride aside? Put your ego aside and just accept the help given to you, please?
If they are needed, they'll be brought in later. And Merlin, remember who you are contracted to. I'm the one who summoned you, not Chaldea. As such, you should be working only for me.
It hurts me to hear that. Ah, well, it's not as if I have much of a heart anyway.
Wait, did you just let some important information slip?
You weren't summoned by the ritual sect, but by King Gilgamesh?
Was that not obvious? I literally guessed that from the moment he said he was a servant here. Roman? Roman?
Oh, I thought that was what I said. Yes, Gilgamesh is a wise king. He shed his warrior persona to become a mage instead. To protect Uruk, nay, the Mesopotamian world, he sheds his holy blood as a mage. He has become a more reasonable, regal, reliable version of King Gilgamesh.
Unwillingly, that is. I can't fix this disaster with my strength alone. I must protect my people, borders, and our way of life. I must fight with all of Mesopotamia. That is why I locked away my treasures and took up a staff. Summoning that half-blood mage there was also part of the plan.
Wait, so when you summoned someone, you intentionally went for Merlin? I mean, you do have future sight, so I mean, I guess you would know about him, but still.
That is the real hero. This is the real heroic spirit summon, unlike the summons of Chaldea.
Really? Well, now I've lost a bit of confidence. Even if you're an ancient king, to be able to summon heroic spirits that easily is so... It'd probably help to mention that this is the end of the Age of Gods. Summoning is much easier here than in your time. Now, if we were in the 21st century with magecraft diminishing, even the king or I wouldn't find it easy to summon a heroic spirit.
So there you have it. Your actions are utterly arrogant. But that summoning system was created with talent equal to godly skill. I will not mock the effort, research, and miracles put towards it. That and the shred of hope it offered you. Humph. You have done well in the first 6 singularities.
So you acknowledge that we did good before this, but you won't accept even a little bit of help from us? That ego is on full display. The king complimented us? However, those eras are not this one. I do not need you all. If you still say you want to assist me, you may do so by working your way up from the bottom. High Priestess, I put you in charge of them. It may be a pain, but take care of them.
So we've been driven out of the ziggurat. What shall we do now, Master? Do not worry. I shall oversee your stay here for the time being. Where are my manners? I am Siduri. I assist the king as well as manage the ritual sect.
Siduri! By the way, a white flag means surrender.
Oh, how embarrassing. So you noticed. I didn't understand what Ishtar meant by that earlier. A white flag. I see. So it is a sign of surrender in your country. You may perhaps be from the same country as the girl who became Ishtar's vessel.
I never imagined Miss Siduri would be taking care of Ritsuka. This means my work here is maybe done? Yep, that would help me out so much. Oh, you're ditching us? You're passing us off to someone else? You're like, my work here is done.
Now I have time to peruse the markets. I had Uruk's ale to die for. I am sure you know already, but Merlin here will not be of much use to you. Therefore I shall give you some advice. The king has said you are not needed. However, he did not say the words worthless or meaningless.
Oh, so you really gotta dissect everything he says, huh?
Therefore, if you would like for the king to listen, having some noteworthy achievements would be helpful. When you say achievements, do you mean the demonic front? Like defeating the beasts that threaten Uruk? Ahem. No, that would be the soldier's job. For you, let's see. Go and help with the various jobs in the city. I believe the king would want that. So basically, you'd be a jack of all trades. I will go and make the job arrangements for you. First, I shall guide you to your private lodge.
Oh, we're getting a private lodge. Oh, okay. Getting that VIP treatment?
Please come with me. Thank you. But, why would you go that far for us? Setting aside King Gilgamesh's opinion, I'm sure we're suspicious foreigners to you. Because the king ordered me to take that. The king ordered me to take care of you. It's not often he says something like that. I cannot understand yet, but you must be worth at least that much to him. Therefore, as his assistant, I shall trust in his word. Please lead a righteous life. One even an incompetent being like me would be able to understand. That shall be my reward as well.
Why do you put yourself down like that? What?
That is how this country runs. We don't have many resources, so there isn't much in the way of entertainment. For Uruk, ale, sheep, and people's smiles are what give everyone the energy to survive.
Doing those softer voices kinda takes it out of me. The embassy. The embassy. Let's get that embassy, see what's happening. Oh boy, that's a big one. That's a big boy. Alright, before we get into that, hang on, let me
いらっしゃい。
just check something here. I wish to use Salter. Okay, I need 3.
仕上がり
Do
は
I have enough Pier Prisms for this?
ダヴィンチちゃんの
I
ステッ
think
プ
I
交
do?
換と。さて、
I wanna say I
何をご所
do?
望かな？
Indeed I do.
よっ
Ascend. Ascend, Salter, ascend! Show me that gorgeous card art. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
何を戸惑う。貴様のために重苦しい鎧を脱いでやったのだ。
Oh, I appreciate it.
この先の運命は分かっているな。
What, huh?
死肉の一滴まで私のために使うわ。
Yeah. Okay. You got it. Whatever you want. I mean, what? Damn. Maybe I'll get a super or great success. Maybe that'd be nice. Damn.
満足か？
Well.
仕上がりはど？
Can't get lucky all the time.
日本では
Alright, give
梅雨前線が
me
北上して、
these
太平
rare
洋高気優れたマス
prisms.
ターには幸運がつい。
Oh yeah, speaking of rare prisms, I spent a bunch of the ones I had on
お一人様ご案内。
the crystallized lures,
レアとつくのには訳がある。
and some other stuff.
ふさわしいものと
I
取り
don't
替えよう。
remember exactly. The crystallized lure, the 4-star foes, not this one. I got the ones that were for the anniversary. I haven't done these ones yet because they're too expensive compared to their anniversary counterparts. I already wait. Did I win? No, I 1K'd Maid Altar, not Salter though. I guess I can go ahead and yeah, foeing them before max level doesn't affect their level growth, right? I wouldn't think so, but only the QP cost? Okay. So I can do this and not really have problems then. 690, nice. Nice. Now you get a little X. Okay. That's fine for now. I guess we'll use these 1 and 2s. I mean, I guess I could just get her to max right now, right? No real reason not to, I guess. I guess. Do I have any 1-star or 2-stars of this? I do. 1, 2, 3, and then one of those. Boom. Perfect. Alright. Yeah. Enhancement limit raised. I know. Alright, now I just need to get more embers and then we're good, but that will have to wait. Come on. Load. Alright. Hard-working citizens of Uruk. Quests, no battles. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Everything is Daijobu. Probably. Okay. I see.
This is where you'll be staying. It's old, but it should be sufficient for your needs. It was originally used as a tavern. The first floor is the shared space, and the rooms are on the second and third floors. I didn't think you'd lend us a whole building. Thank you, Siduri. Isn't this great, Master? 3 days after our race shift and we already have a home to call our own.
Yeah, but we've got to work to earn rent. My dream home has a white picket fence and pool. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you've got good taste. That's my dream too. A happy home just like that. But by the time I had more than 50 of those homes, they definitely weren't happy anymore.
Because they found out about each other? Dufo! I like to think he's calling him a doofus.
And it's also the ideal place to set up a summoning circle. I imagine this is going to be your base this time, Ritsuka. It's the Chaldean Embassy. We can all live here, Senpai, Merlin, Anna, Foe. A hideout for the 4 of us, including Lady Mash, plus 1 beast. I have a room in the ziggurat, but this place looks more fun. Let's go take a look at the second floor. This may be a short stay, but it's important to choose rooms.
He's just... Medusa is not happy about him being here. She's like... My god damn it. Why don't you go look too, Anna?
No, it's fine. I'm fine anywhere as long as I have a place to sleep. Alright.
It's unsettling to be stared at, so I'll go look. Oh, okay.
I need to watch over Merlin anyway. He has too many secrets.
Fair enough, yeah. I don't trust that little rat either.
So they both went upstairs, huh? Let's get our work done too.
Not that I think he'll betray us, but... he's probably hiding something.
Mash, get the circle ready. It'll make navigation a little bit easier too. Right. Deploying round table. Anchoring ley line coordinates. Okay, is that my cue? It's time for your circle setup mini lecture. In this episode of Magecraft Trivia, we'll cover the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits. Since you're in the BC period known as the end of the Age of Gods, it's the perfect subject. I told you about Divine Spirits before, so this time let's talk about the Age of Gods. Mages call the magical energy that fills the atmosphere mana. The further back in time you go, the more of it there is. Think of it as the magical energy of the earth itself. It was not unlike an infinite supply of gasoline for humans. On the other hand, the individual magical energy possessed by a human or heroic spirit is called Ode. This magical energy comes from special nerve tissue called a magical circuit. Remember though, the difference in scale between Ode and a human and the Earth's mana is tremendous. Mana is a vast reservoir of energy, and Ode is just a tiny little drop. And since the start of the AD era, the amount of mana has been steadily decreasing. As a result, in the 21st century, mages practice their mystics, using Ode alone. We'll skip over why there's less mana for now. It's got to do with the Isle of Britain, so I'm sure it'll come up eventually.
Britain. The British.
Anyway, in the Age of Gods, mana was everywhere. And there wasn't just more of it, it was more potent too. Mana in the AD era is called Ether, the fifth imaginary element. It's artificial magical energy, you see. Before the AD era, human civilization was still in development, and magical energy was called something else. True Ether, the power that gave birth to planets and formed the stars, the true fifth element. This true ether is the root that forms the gods. It wasn't humans who ruled this era, it was the gods. Or you could call them nature or concepts if you like. Gods in the sky, gods on the earth, gods in the sea. Love was the god, hate was the god. Death and battle also had gods. The laws of nature were among the many authorities wielded by the gods. The world belonged to them. You could even say the gods formed many aspects of this world. There are differing opinions as to whether the gods, spoken of in legends, faiths, and religions, in the modern world are the same beings. But modern mages at least believe that many legends are interpretations of things that took place during the Age of Gods. The gods truly existed. However, with the arrival of the Age of Man, they vanished. These disappearances came in 3 stages: decline, party, and opportunity.
I think this ties into what you're saying, Gogeta. I think by end of the Age of Gods, it marked the decline of them leaving. So like the more ancient gods started being phased out, but like the Greek gods, who are probably relatively more, I don't think Greek pantheon goes as far back as, I mean, definitely that doesn't. So yeah, maybe it's like the oldest ones went first and it just slowly fizzled out eventually until around 0 AD when everything happened. So the decline took place over like 2,000 years. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. But I feel like that's what it has to be, right? So just the end of their like glory days, that when they're at full power. I don't know.
The Opportunity Phase took place around the 7th century BC. A great disaster around 14,000 years ago
Supposedly caused prehistoric mythological civilizations to weaken, hence the decline phase. Yeah.
Here in 2600 BC, the Parting Phase at the end of the Age of Gods, when gods and humans went their separate ways.
Okay, so yeah, the parting phase is... Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was kind of right.
Mesopotamia is no exception.
Oh wait, no, parting is the second one. Oh yeah, then this makes no sense. Unless the parting phase took 2,000... I mean, yeah, it does take 2,000 years, because 7th BC, and then... Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so I was wrong about the phase, but yeah, it was a slow fizzle out, I guess.
Mesopotamia is no exception. As it happens, the Mesopotamian gods came up with their own way of trying to continue the Age of Gods, but a single king ruined their plans.
Gilgamesh.
A king created to bind man and the gods together. Part man, part god. The man they hoped would be the wedge of the heavens. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. But instead...
Excuse me.
He chose a path opposite to the one the gods laid out for him. He chose to distance himself from the gods. Gilgamesh's rebellion caused the gods of Mesopotamia to gradually lose their power, and in time they vanished from the surface of the earth. Even in this era, the gods are gone. They fulfilled their role and vanished. The present theory is that they exist as hollow divine spirits on a higher plane, watching over the world. The true gods have vanished from this world, leaving behind only shadows. In 1,000 years, those shadows will be gone.
But... Okay, yeah, this is actually really inconsistent then. I was trying to give it benefit of the doubt, but yeah, no, this is, Well, I guess to be fair, she says the Mesopotamian gods. Right? Caused the gods of Mesopotamia to gradually lose their power. Okay. So... Yeah, it's just the Mesopotamian ones, due to Gilgamesh, had their leaves accelerated, I guess? But other countries that didn't have their own Gilgamesh, their gods were around longer before they finally fizzled out. I suppose.
In 1,000 years, the shadows will be gone, replaced in the minds of humans only by legends. That's why I thought you wouldn't run into any living gods. I was shocked to see you'd found an alliance of goddesses. From the data I just saw, Ishtar's spirit origin was extremely close to the real thing. A god's authority is a mystic far beyond magecraft. You could call it a manifestation of omnipotence. We're not sure who your true foe is in that era, but it's clear that the goddesses aren't on your side.
Yeah, I think Gil has the wrong idea about Ishtar, though. I mean, obviously, no one else here knows that. We, the player, have the benefit of having seen that scene of who the Three Goddess Alliance was. But... yeah, I think it would help if Gil put his, ego aside and actually bothered working with Ishtar.
We're not sure who your true foe is in that era.
I already read that, yeah.
Be careful, Ritsuka.
We'll try.
I know I'm wasting my time saying this, but don't do anything too crazy, okay?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Did everyone get some ale? Ritsuka and Amash are minors, so they...
Is the MC a minor? I always assumed they were like mid-college age, like 20. Okay. I guess it depends on what is considered minor for ancient Mesopotamia, but I would think 20 would be old enough. Again, assuming they're 20.
Ritsuka and Mash are minors, so they can have fruit water. I'm sorry, I'd prefer water too. Ale is so bitter.
Okay. Did she ask for their ages then? Because why would she even think about giving Medusa... Okay.
I'd prefer water too. Ale is so bitter. Oh, how thoughtless of me. I heard you were a servant, so I didn't think about it. How about this milk instead? It's got honey in it, so it's sweet.
Japan dream. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I assumed that's what I assumed their age was like 20. You're like, you know, mid college age. So that's why I was like, what? I don't think they're still minors. It's just complicated due to the events of the story. I don't know.
I don't like sweet things either, but... Okay, thank you. Okay, everyone. I would like to have a quick toast to celebrate Ritsuka's new job with the Uruks.
Are we the only one working? Is Mash not? Okay. Putting everything on us. Mash is canonically 17 at this point of the story. The Master is no longer in high school, but he is under 20. Okay. I wonder if it's because of some obscure Japanese law that they had to write it this way. Because you'd think being in ancient Mesopotamia, they wouldn't care. But I guess you could make the argument we don't know what the drinking age of Mesopotamia was. So maybe they're also underage for Mesopotamia. I'm out of game, out of universe. It's probably age, yeah, like Japanese law age rating. So, yeah. Because that's, yeah, I feel like that wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Ready, everyone? Cheers. Glug, glug, glug.
Cheers. Glug, glug, glug.
Oh wow, that's good stuff. Especially after half a day of cleaning. Hard work is the best way to make booze taste good. I live for this kind of thing. This is delicious. I don't like sweet stuff. And Merlin took the corner room.
It's not fair. If I get a chance, I think I'll murder him. Oh. Reasonable, I guess?
Cheers. Senpai, this fish is very good. They say it was caught in the river, but it doesn't taste muddy. In fact, it's quite firm. Oh, this lamb is nice and juicy too.
Man, I've only ever had lamb once, and it's been... I don't even know how long. How old was I when I had lamb? I think I was 13? Yeah, I think it's been like 12 years since the one and only time I've had lamb. I can't even remember what it tastes like. Most of ancient history was alcohol's, yeah. Yeah. I remember reading FHA and in the voice scene with Shiro and Shinji, when I mentioned they drink, the voice acting promptly cuts out for that portion. I remember that scene. I don't remember the voice line cutting it. It's been a couple years though, so you're probably right. Mesh can't be 17 at this point. She's born in 2000 and the present of this. So she's 16. Ow.
How did they flavor it without spices? So mysterious. My curiosity may never be satisfied.
You're enjoying yourself, Mash.
Yes. And it's all because...
Because? Hi? Hello?
Fate must have brought us together again. Lord Ritsuka, here, have a drink.
My favorite... My favorite. When did you get here? Huh? Ushiwakamaru, you mustn't go pouring ale for Ritsuka. And I think you should limit your own drinking as well. Just like your sense of taste, you cannot handle liquor very well. It's kind of awkward because we, I mean, it was a shadow servant of him, but, you know, we kind of murdered him back in Fuyuki. Again, he was a shadow, though. He probably doesn't remember. Probably. You cannot handle liquor very well. Do not tell me you've forgotten how you embarrassed yourself on the bridge in Uruk yesterday. You didn't quite jump over 8 ships. More like 6. Or maybe 5. You did a somersault into a big jump and then landed so hard you split the bridge in 2. Ha ha ha. That was crazy. Ha ha ha. Ooh. I don't know why that expression is kinda hot. I don't know why. I couldn't tell ya. It's okay.
Fine. Sit down, turn away from me, and stare at your feet, Benkei. I've heard your warning.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Like, she did say fate must have brought us together again. I was curious about that, but I was more concerned about just seeing her here in general.
By the way, you never seem to stop talking. Is it because you sense your impending death? I may die tonight, so I should say everything that's on my mind. Is that your logic? Perfect. I shall help you with your beheading.
And then I pop my head down at the last second. It's a party trick I like to call Whack-a-Benkei. He's quite the character. Hahaha. Did you like that, Lord Yoshitsune? The trick is to pop your head down like a turtle. A turtle!
Why you have the most bizarre talents. But it was funny, so I suppose I shall forgive you.
These two have to be blitzed already, right? Like they have to be.
Yes. As you can see, it's because I've met some reliable allies.
Well, I guess you can call them reliable. Sorta.
Yep. I never imagined King Gilgamesh would summon other servants. But it makes sense. That explains how he's holding back the demonic front. Rider Ushiwakamaru and Lancer Musashibo Benkei defeat the demonic beasts around Uruk. And in command of the demonic front is none other than...
Oh, hey, Leonidas. Hey, buddy. You know, yeah, if anyone's gonna hold a line, it would be Leonidas. That's his specialty.
Siduri, I require only nutrients. Alcohol should not be enjoyed until after we've wiped out the demonic beasts. My heart is still at the front lines, just like the Uruks who are fighting day after day. But I do need to sleep. The body requires energy. But the brain requires sugar and sleep. During the battle, we soldiers are a part of a massive calculation. The load that
Oh my god! That makes perfect sense for what they said now about it being like a perfectly like ran loop of like changing of the guard. Because that's literally the Spartans' specialty. That's how they held the hot gates. Because they would... As soon as someone got any injury or was getting tired, they would like seamlessly swap out for who's on the front of the formation. That makes perfect sense.
The load that combat places on the brain is equal to 4 days worth of doing your taxes. Warriors are mathematicians. Based on experience, 2 hours of battle requires a 15-minute nap. Requires it! And yet, the younger soldiers tell me that I'm the only one who can immediately fall asleep amongst a horde of demonic beasts, and also get up right away.
You shouldn't do that, you might get mauled.
If you're tired, you sleep. And if you think, oh crap, you instantly wake and jam your spear into a demonic beast's maw. Survival is the first thing you learn in Sparta. But these Uruk soldiers push things to the next level. If you fight until you die, you can't repel the enemy army. It's a waste of a young life. Listen, if you want a motto, the motto of a defender should be, don't die until the fight's over. That's what I think. Glug glug glug.
What? Who poured ale into General Leonidas' cup? Who knows? Knowing him, he probably poured it for himself accidentally. It's good medicine for him, if you ask me. He hasn't rested as much as he says he has. The demonic beasts are calmer at night. Let's let him relax for the evening. I see. Maybe you're right. If you say so, Lord Ushiwakamaru, then well. That wasn't a long conversation, but it told us what we need to know about the power balance between them. Has Ushiwakamaru been leading the heroic spirits up until now? Merlin probably tried to avoid getting assigned to such a cumbersome job. Roman, was it? It's true that I'm the representative.
I'm dying.
It's true that I'm the representative of the heroic spirits right now. But we were summoned here by the king of this land. We know not of your Chaldea. Perhaps there's another me there among you, but please don't assume I'm the same person. Benkei, Leonidas, and I all made our contract with King Gilgamesh. If ever we're forced to choose between Lord Vitsuka and the king, we'll choose the king without hesitation.
No, okay, oh, that's fair. That's understandable.
However, our goal of defending this era and this city is the same as yours. Vitsuka, humanity's last master, you have come from a distant world to this troubled land. What heroic spirit could fail to respect you for that? We shall help you in every way possible, to the best of our abilities.
Thank you, Ushiwakamaru.
You are truly goated.
No need to thank me. It is my duty as a heroic spirit. Good, good. Our circumstances may be different, but we're all working toward the same goal. But, well, can I ask you something? It was King Gilgamesh who summoned you, right? Then is he the only one who's providing you with magical energy right now?
Indeed. After Merlin, King Gilgamesh summoned 7 of us heroic spirits to this land. Now there are only 4 of us, but we'll talk about that another time. Okay. During the summoning, it was King Gilgamesh's magical energy that formed our spirit origins. But now we maintain our own sources of energy. We eat and sleep like humans and generate magical energy all on our own.
So you've incarnated, huh? That explains it. Not even the king would be able to simultaneously maintain the spirit origins of 4 servants at once. Ahem. Yes, he really went a bit crazy. I should never have told him about the Holy Grail War. Just supplying me with magical energy almost drained him dry. But then he says I'll summon 7 more. The reason King Gilgamesh isn't on the front lines, fighting, is partly because he still hasn't recovered all of his magical magical energy.
So it seems. Before we were summoned, he said he didn't know who the enemy was. The northern cities were wiped out by the demonic beasts. Disasters occurred all over the land, and Kutha vanished overnight. That's when King Gilgamesh said he saw the future. He saw a future where Uruk was destroyed and swallowed up into an abyss.
That must be King Gilgamesh's clairvoyance. That's why he took the risk of summoning a heroic spirit. As a king who had to deal with such a disaster, he required multiple heroic spirits, correct?
That's right. Excellent analysis, Mash Kirilite. May I call you Mash?
Yes, I'm Mash Kirilite. I'm just a demi-servant, but nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Anyway, back to the timeline. After this era became a singularity and humanity was incinerated, King Gilgamesh summoned us. 6 months later, Uruk was reborn into a fortress city. We grow crops, train soldiers, and build structures within the fortress. A momentary system was established purely as an emergency measure for the war, all while we struggle against this unknown enemy.
That's pretty amazing.
Incredible. People fought in America too, but that was only after their nation had already been destroyed. Uruk is the opposite. People are fighting right now to prevent the destruction of their world in the first place. Well, it was a matter of timing. If what happened in America had come a few years later, they would have fought the Celts head-on. What was lucky for Uruk was that King Gilgamesh had come back matured. After he finished his search for immortality, he probably underwent a bit of a mental change.
Right. Speaking of his search for immortality...
It was his friend Enkidu who started it all, right? So much happened that I forgot. I see. So you met that Enkidu then? King Gilgamesh's friend. A hero equal in stature. And now humanity's enemy.
Yeah, he was a bit of a douche.
But we can't just believe that's truly Enkidu. The Uruks knew the old Enkidu. Enkidu was the one who restrained King Gilgamesh, the king who was fated to be alone until death, and taught him the joys of friendship. Though they insisted they were simply a tool, to me, Enkidu seemed like nothing less than a very kind person. The real Enkidu would never wear such a cruel smile on her face. That thing that threatens Sumer now must be a fake, only pretending to be Enkidu. A fake, huh? Then Enkidu is dead, like the legend says. Yes. The king watched as Enkidu died, and buried his friend in the underworld. Thinking back, there was nothing so beautiful or sad as Enkidu. They may have been a puppet made by the gods, but they gained a heart. Granted, Enkidu was shattered along with it, but... Enkidu gained a heart, but was shattered along with it. That's... No, for now let's talk about King Gilgamesh. Does the king know that a fake version of his lost friend has been made into his enemy?
Yes, of course he does. Though the king doesn't leave the Ziggurat, so he's never met them personally. But his response was unremarkable. Someone calling themselves Enkidu appeared. I see. Well, I suppose it's possible. That's all he said. He didn't get angry or sad. What kind of reaction is that? I've lived a long time in the world of humans, but I can't understand it.
Yes, it didn't feel like he was trying to keep us from worrying either.
Oh.
Maybe he just accepts things as they are? I don't know.
Haha. The world will come to an end before he cares about someone else's feelings. Well, no matter what King Gilgamesh is thinking, I'm glad he's staying calm. The only reason Uruk is still standing at all is because of how hard the king is working. If he ever abandoned the role of the wise king and became the king of heroes again, Uruk would be doomed. I want to avoid that too. After all, if Uruk fell, I wouldn't be able to drink its ale or visit its brothels.
You dirty old pervert.
Fo!
Nods sagely.
Yes, I'm not telling you to forget it. We'll definitely find out who this false Enkidu is. But that can be done tomorrow. You haven't rested since your phase shift, right?
Right. Hello.
Get some rest tonight. We can talk and begin your new lives tomorrow. I have something to look into, so I'll be gone for a while. But while I'm away, you can get help from Siduri and the other servants. Look, Anna fell asleep too. Take care of her as well. She told you she doesn't like humans, but she doesn't hate them either. Actually, she's scared of them, so she's trying to keep her distance. You know what that means, right?
Understood. Leave it to me. We'll just have to show her how good humans can be.
Alright, I'll be going then.
One of my favorite girls is waiting for me. Is she? I mean, he only got in trouble with the women because he was with a lot of them, right? Being in... yeah, half incubus, right? I imagine he's probably... as crude as it is to say, a decent lover. So... I guess... I'm gonna stop that train of thought right there. I'm gonna stop that train of thought. Yeah.
Merlin's right, Senpai. You don't look so good. Your vitals are dropping too. It may be rude, but let's leave Ushiwakamaru and the others and get some rest.
You're right. Good night, Mash. Good night, my little eggplant.
Yes, good night, Master. I'll see you tomorrow, here in the lobby of the Chaldean Embassy.
Loading. Alright. I think with that, though, we'll stop there. I definitely don't have time for this whole section, and that seemed like a pretty good node to stop on, so... we'll stop there. And next time, we will finish off section 4 as well as do section 5, assuming it's not 6 nodes again, but we'll see. But yeah, I feel like Gil is being overly prideful. Like, I get he wants to fix things himself with his own soldiers, which is kind of bullshit when you think about it. Because he summoned outside help, the servants, so it's like... I don't know. I guess it's because he summoned them, and they weren't intruders from another time that came here of their own volition. But still, I feel like that's cutting hairs. Or what's the saying? Trimming hair? Whatever it is. Whatever the saying is. Splitting hairs. There we go. But I mean, hey, a king's got to do what a king's got to do. Without that pause, you made the dialogue goes. Yeah. I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, anyway, implying Mash is the girl. Yeah, okay, I guess you can take it that way, I suppose, with it being right after. But I'm pretty sure she was responding to the needing rest. But yeah, no, I guess, yeah, it makes, yeah. That does make sense. I don't know. How many days do I have? I have 5 days to get the rest of these, right? Yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll continue Monday. Yeah, Monday will work, yeah. Because I want to get all these Saint Courts before they're done, but I think if we do this Monday and Wednesday night is when these will go away. But if I stream it in the day, I'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, can I do 12 more nodes before it's over though? With how long they get? I don't know. We'll see. Wouldn't be the last time Nasu would write some NTR. He what now? Technically, it was almost. Yeah, I won't worry too much about that. But anyway, what was I saying? No, I think I was done. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, next time, hopefully we can get through section 4 and 5, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. That's my hope. But yeah, well, just have to see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.